What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, my warning friends? How we living? How we all doing? How we doing in the Discord? I just found out that I was signed out of my Discord on my phone the other day. Me and TikTok, man. Or me and technology, rather. What are we jumping into? We got dull knives cut better, right? And I'm watching this from The Cave, and this is like a more recent one from The Cave. And it looks fantastic, man. It looks fantastic. And like, the studio performance stuff, when it's our own rehearsal rooms, like not just the warning, but like in general, kind of hit and miss for me sometimes, but I love their setup. I love their approach to like tech and gear and all that stuff. Like, come on, man. If y'all have been following my channel, if y'all like this kind of stuff, like we've gone through the breakdowns, the previous ones, we got the new ones coming. I just started watching one of Danny's, was like an hour long, so I'm going to watch that and then we can just talk about it separately. But anyway, man, I'm looking forward to this. I like jumping around, watching all the different concerts, all the different performances. And this one wasn't that long ago, right? 2 years ago? Cool. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so let's make a deal here. If you have any takeaways from my reaction, I would appreciate if you went and gave the warning a view after this as well. I've got the link to this video in the description box, so if y'all want to go check that out and just like even reflect on some of the stuff, any of that stuff, they should get the view too, right? They should get the view too. I wish they got it from us watching like on the one video. I wish they could get it too. But anyway, I'm going to pull this up and let's listen to this. Let's do this. Wow, okay. I was not ready for this. The last couple intros that they've had have been fantastic. Great riff. What an intro, man. Come on. Are we getting into like whatever pre-chorus, chorus now? Come on, man. I can't do it. I got to take a break. I got to take a second. That riff was rock and roll. Doing that like that harmonic there and just letting it ring when the bass and the drums are going back and forth, the toms and the bass. That was tough, man. That was fantastic. This like having this studio space to practice in makes a lot of sense. They look very comfortable in here and they're like interacting with the cameras and stuff. That's all dope. But like good for them, man, because like this shows why their live performances are so good. You know what I mean? Like you play like you practice, you perform like you rehearse, that kind of a vibe. So like if you have this like a very similar setup and if you can actually fall into the moment, not just stand there and be like, yeah, I'm just practicing, I'm going through the motions, then like, you know, your performances are dope too, man. And this probably feels very at home for them. You know what I mean? I'm just really taking in this room. This is so cool. Three parts of that whole section too, man. Oh, that's so cool. That was so dope, man. That was a great chorus. Great chorus. I'm just like sitting here watching Pow play drums. I could just sit here and just watch all day. Like all that was so tasty. The snare tom, snare hat. Like I don't know what it is. Just like how they do that part of the performance, that part of the fill. it just lands for me. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. It's got to be tasty. It's got to add to the song, right? Like, I dig it so much, man. I also like, okay, so she plays an 18-inch crash tom, a 6 or sorry, wow, I'm all over the place. 18-inch crash cymbal, a 16-inch crash cymbal, and then another 18-inch cymbal with like the holes in it, the ozone one. And I think that makes sense because when you're playing faster rock, like 18-inch cymbals, they'll carry longer and they wash a lot longer. So it's hard to keep time, like when you're doing quarter notes. It's harder. I think that I honestly, like, my personal preference is 16s for stuff like that. You'll see some drummers can like beat the shit out of like a ride, like, you know, like a 18 or a 20-inch ride or 22-inch ride, and like let that wash, but it's usually only like half notes, quarter notes, stuff like that. I like that. Again, back to the taste thing, like she's just, her preferences align with what I like in drummers. So I just sit here in admiration, you know? Let's go. Ah, yes. No, don't let it end. Don't let it end. Oh, man, that was what I wanted this morning. Look at this. This is what I came for. This kind of energy is what I came for, man. Give me some more of that. Give me some more of that. Oh, there you go. Far enough. Fantastic, man. Oh, man, now I'm tired. I'm sore. Whew. Whew. I got like almost chills from that, man. That was, and again, like it's not about the double kick and being like nuts. It's just that like they save it. They don't give it away all the time. And it just gives you this like climax that I just like, man, that wore me out. Oh, I love that. Oh, that was so much fun. And like, you know, it wasn't even just like double kicking for the sake of double kicking, because like the snare pattern was cool. She's switching cymbals that she wanted, and it wasn't just back and forward. It was like the accents were in the ozone cymbal. Like, whoof, man, that was a lot of fun. That could have been some of my favorite guitar tone I've heard in a minute too. Not even just from the Warning, man. That was some nasty, like, bitey guitar tone. And when she went to the octaves at the end there, doing the like the octave run thing, nasty, my friends. This was a blast. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I appreciate the support, my friends. This was a fun one. I'll see y'all in the Discord. And until the next one.